Hello gamers and welcome to another preview video for the upcoming NORTHAG DLC for WARNO by Eugen Systems, and we're going to look at the 20th Dywizja Pancerna, or the 20th Tank Division, or 20th Pancerna. Polish Tank Division. There are 3 Polish divisions in total in this DLC. Let's take a look at the slots. The port slots really nice actually. Infantry really critical, as can be expected from a tank division. Artillery, there will be a really cool unit I will show you. Tank tab, also some cool stuff. And cheap slots, and you get a mix of T55s and various T72s. That's a good mix. Recon tab, also good slots, some nice elite units as well. AA, quickly very expensive. Helicopters, nothing to write home about. And the air tab, mediocre, I'd say. Alright then, let's start with the trucks. In the logistics tabs you get 600 or 1000. You can also go for 1500 in this supply helicopter. You do get a forward operating base or field supply point, and then you get 2 BMP options here, or BRDM in this case. This one 70 points, 3 units. It's got the MultiNational AT missile, which is cool. And then you get this new unit, which is a modified Russian vehicle. It's like a former Recon vehicle. That's no command vehicle with just machine guns. It's very fast, get the speed, and quite expensive because of that. No ATGM, but I think that's an interesting option. Only 2 per card though. You get 2 cards. Infantry tab. You get machine gun. Then you get the Pieszota Zmech, so your mechanized infantry in the BWP1. Or some of them can come in the BWP2, which is cool because they've got 8 anti-tank guided missiles and smoke launchers. Yeah, and the Concourse is better than the Malyutka, so, and autocannon also really nice. And in the dev diary it said that they had like a complement of these only, and they were actually used for parades in Warsaw, and only when it's wartime they would kind of deploy it. And yeah, this tank division was kind of part of, I think, First Army, and was supposed to invade Denmark and help out in northern Germany as well. And here you get the Pieszota Zmech with AT rockets. They can only come in the BWP1. You get 4 cards, so that's yet like the backbone of your infantry. And then you get the Pieszota Zmech SVD with a sniper rifle at the cost of, and 2 machine guns actually, at the cost of 2 assault rifles, and they can come in the BWP2. Then you get your pioneer leader, and he can come in Scott, like this Czech-Polish new unit. You get your pioneers with satchel charges and even AT rocket, and then the one with incendiary rocket launcher. In this instance, personally, I would go for this because they can, you know, fight against AT rockets as well, against tanks or lightly armored vehicles as well, or even sideshot a tank a bit. SPG-9, your tank gun, they can come in a BWP-1 as well. Yeah, and then you get the faggot as your other option. And you can bring your military police here. I mean, they're 9 men strong, which is not too bad. It might be worth considering it in order to help out your infantry, you know, give them suppression, regeneration, but you have so limited slots, I'm not so sure. In the artillery tab, you get, they can come in a Scott as well with a heavy machine gun. You get 120mm mortars, you get the Gojik, and you do get 2 cards of Graz as well, so this is good for team games. quite the high supply cost. So if you want to bring them, better get the field supply point. And then you get this new unit, Dana. It's is it their own development? I'm not so sure, but this is a massive self-propelled gun howitzer. Good range, 17 kilometers, and high supply cost, 54 ammunition, and it can defend itself with heat rounds as well, at least a bit. So this is a must pick, I think, and you get 3 cards to bring 6 of these. I think that's very tempting. In the tank tab, the only non-tank unit here is the BRDM-2 Malyutka. Then you get some T-55s and command tank, T-55A and T-55AS. ES standing for this kind of Polish modification with those coffin launchers. The Puritino, basically, attached to a tank. You get the T-72MD command vehicle and the T-72M. Then you get the T-72M1, which is an upgrade. As you can, let's take a look at these. As you can see here, you get the same gun, but you do get better armor, significantly better armor too. That's quite substantial, I think. And yeah, that's really cool. And then you get the Polish upgraded this tank. They didn't want the Soviet upgrade. They did their own upgrade, and you get ERA here. And that explosive reactive armor increases your health by 1, goes up from 10 to 11. And you have a better fire control system, so your accuracy goes up and your range, but the penetration goes down a little bit. But since, you know, penetration scales, I think, in it. At least in Steel Division 2 it does. I've forgotten if it scales here at the moment. Let me know in the comments. The longer range is always better. I know that it scales for artillery, but only since a patch. So lots of cheap slots. You can bring a lot of tanks in. A good mixture of, well, shitty-ish tanks and decent tanks. None of your tanks have ATGMs attached though. So you will probably bring at least one of those Malyutkas. In the Recon tab, you get the Sviadokci. They're also like in the 4th Mechanized. You can come in this OT. Can't fight, but in a helicopter, or just, you know, in the Jeep. And the Sapersi is like the Pioneer variant, 8-man strong, which is pretty cool, but no AT rockets. That's pretty bad. And then you get the Sviat, and they are 7-man strong, and they've got AT rockets, but no satchel charge. So yeah, probably my favorite out of these 3. Then you get a BRDM-2, the Polish variant of a Soviet vehicle. And you get a helicopter that can fight, 4 medium machine guns, not too shabby. Can do a little bit of damage at least. Then you get a new unit, the ROSP Specjalny GSR. Only 3 men, so Special Forces trait doesn't help you all that much. Shock won't help you that much either. And GSR, so optics go up to exceptional, they have exceptional stealth. You can bring them in the BRDM. BRDM can fight and has good optics, and also you can forward deploy, obviously, and it's super fast. It's the fastest option, so the Honkers is quite funny as well. I don't know why you would go for the Honkers over this one. Medium, heavy machine gun instead of medium, but still more expensive. I think I'd go for the BRDM-1. And if you sneak them into good positions, it can be really helpful. And you can use the BRDM then to secure your flanks a little bit, or your rear line. Then you get another new unit that's also in the 4th Mechanized, That's the ROSP Specialny. They are also special forces. They've got AT rockets. Really cool. They don't have GSR, so they stay at very good optics. And then you get a BWR-1D. Smoke, tank gun. Yeah, decent unit. Yeah, but the infantry here, I think, is really interesting. These guys also, what's cool is they shoot at 500 meter range and also 500 meter the AT, so you don't necessarily need to micro them and switch and put them on hold fire. AA tab, you get the Strela with their not so good accuracy. You get the Zoo, but you also get the Polish improved variant that comes with Strelas attached. You get 2 cards of shield gas, radar based. You get the Strela, which can shoot on the move as well really nicely. And you get 2 cards of Coups. Probably take this, this, and this. Probably. Helicopters. You get this Polish made rotary cannon and anti-tank missile, so that's cool. There's the rotary cannon down here. And then you get some Soviet helicopters. The Mi-24D. Very versatile. And then you get the AT-2 variant that has, what's the difference? It has less rockets. And different rockets, 80 millimeters, 80 times 80 millimeters. And with better stats versus 128 times 57 millimeters. So take your pick. Air tab. You get mix and Su-22s. So the mix you get in a rocket variant. Get a unguided bomb variant HE bomber. Nice camo. Well, it's not camo, but nice coatings here. You get the 2 AA planes. They are both not very good. The range is not good. And yeah, neither of them. This one can fight helicopters as well with both rockets and not just with the primary one. All have 10% ECM only, all those planes here. I mean, the advantage of this is kind of like the fire and, well, this semi-active radar, this fire and forget. So yeah, I'm not sure what to pick. You can hardly pick anything anyway. And you get the Su-22 M4. They have 30% ECM, so much better. They have air-to-air missiles, air-to-ground rockets, and a rotary cannon. And then you get a variant with AT weapons as well. It's fire and forget, so that's cool. High explosive anti-tank. So 30 penetration, this is really good. It can one-shot many tanks. Most tanks. If not all. At least from the side. So this is really cool. And yeah, what's my unit of the division? I think I will go for this artillery piece. I mean, I need to try it out, but it looks very impressive. I'm gonna go for this one. Let me know what you think of the division. How are you going to build it? Thanks a lot for watching. Until then, bye for now.